Returning to the storm. For a time, after leaving home to live with my daughter, I truly believed that staying away from conflict was the best way to protect myself. But the farther I went, the more restless my heart became. The resentment I had carried for so many years did not disappear, it simply followed me wherever I went. As I studied the teachings more deeply, I gradually came to understand something. Perhaps the conflicts between my husband and me were not accidental. They felt like a debt formed long ago, one that could never be resolved through avoidance. If I did not face it, I would never truly move beyond it. I began to reflect seriously. If I had chosen this path, then running away was not the answer. If I wanted real change, I had to return, to face the very place that had hurt me the most. So I decided to go back home. The early days were far from easy. My husband was still irritable, still spoke words that pierced my heart. There were moments when I was scolded without reason, and all I could do was turn away, tears quietly falling. Inside, I kept reminding myself to endure, not to suppress my pain, but to prevent resentment from growing any further. Many times, I was on the verge of arguing back, just as I used to, but each time, I stopped and asked myself, am I practicing to change him, or to change myself? Slowly, I began to look at my husband differently. Instead of dwelling on the hurt I had suffered, I tried to see his struggles, the good qualities I had overlooked for years. I chose to care more, cooking, speaking gently, offering kindness, not to seek recognition, but to keep my own heart from hardening again. And then, something unexpected happened. When I stopped fighting, stopped insisting on being right, my husband began to change as well. He became less irritable, his voice softened, the coldness in his eyes slowly faded. The invisible walls that had stood between us for so long began, little by little, to crack. Only then did I truly understand. When one's heart changes, the world around them begins to change too. Perhaps returning to the storm was not about being swept away, but about learning how to stand steady in the midst of it.